But right now, we got to talk about some other movers that we are watching, and it has to do with a downgrade coming from Goldman Sachs today. Shares of Netflix, Roblox, eBay, all down this morning after being downgraded to sell over at Goldman Sachs. The analysts there pointing to a high probability of a weaker macro environment in the second half of 2022 is one reason for the downgrades. And what we had here was Eric Sheridan, who leads the coverage there, coming in and sort of taking another look at the whole coverage universe and pinpointing these three as being kind of the most at risk of some of those macro elements, including rising rates.
Yeah, I have more on this Netflix note now on the Yahoo Finance homepage. Wrote this up. Our very own senior editor, Miles Udland, dropped an edit on this one. But look, you have Eric Sheridan essentially saying Netflix is going to lose customers inside of a recession. Netflix is going to have problems pushing through more price increases. Netflix is going to have a problem cracking down on password sharing. So that is a big concern there with Netflix. And eBay, I have to applaud Sheridan. My hats off to you. Maybe he's watching the show here because we were very critical of that eBay quarter a couple weeks ago. Really found it confusing how they're talking about an NFT marketplace and selling sneakers. Who the hell cares? I mean, this is a company experiencing slowing e-commerce growth before any signs of recession in this country. It is an also-ran company, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see more analysts come out here over the next few months and drop sells on this company.
You know, this is one of the first times, though, that I've heard as much as we have in a quarter about eBay's exposure internationally, and that was also present within this note, that they see eBay's forward GMV, that gross merchandise volume, and then the revenue growth at risk, especially given its overexposure to international markets and recently launched growth initiatives. And what we have heard from some companies is where they're starting to pull back on some of those growth initiatives because they do have to get some of their cost reductions under control right now.
I mean, it's interesting in the case of Roblox, Sheridan says it's still the best positioned company in gaming and interactive.
It's just a dirty lot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just that things are shrinking right now. So that has to do with it. By the way, it's not all doom and gloom out there. He picks some things he likes, too.
Look for positive.
And
We're always looking for positive.
He likes some biggies. Amazon, which Sheridan says is Goldman's top pick for 2022. Current levels fully reflective of investor concerns on both revenues and profitability into 2022, which is interesting. We have seen Amazon losing a lot of top executives as of late. Uber, also on that list. Meta, better landscape for growth, Sheridan says. Yeah. And finally, Alphabet as well, one of the areas of strength there. So, interesting.
Interesting call on Uber, though, because if we are, in fact, going into recession, you're probably not going to the office in your $30 Uber. Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Maybe you're going out, though. Maybe you're going out.
And on the other side, it was actually interesting to hear about Meta and Google, because what are companies announcing right now? That they're starting to, in those cost reductions, look across their marketing spends. That's a duopoly in digital marketing.
Maybe he's saying it's priced in, at least in the case of Meta. I don't know.
Yeah.